This video will cover how to check for homework on FACTS Renweb. We highly recommend your student use a planner to keep track of homework, quizzes, tests, and projects. Please see our video on how to use a planner if you are interested in your student using this resource. Once you have logged into FACTS, go ahead and click on the appropriate student up at the top of the white box if you have more than one student enrolled. Once you have the correct student selected, click the arrow on the student drop-down menu and navigate and click on the homework tab. This will open up the homework section. The homework section will always default to the current week, but if you would like, you can go to this drop-down menu at the top and you can select a previous week if your student was absent or if you need to go and look back at other week's homework. When you're in the homework screen, homework is delineated by day. You can see on a Monday, the student has homework in Christian doctrine, English, environmental science, and history. There will typically be more homework listed on a Monday because Mondays are usually our 8-bell days where your student has approximately 8 classes. Here we can see the student's homework for Tuesday listed by the subject. Here we can see their homework for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Some of the homework may seem to repeat. If this is the case, it is probably due to the fact that they do have a block schedule, and so they will typically have 2 days in between each class to do their homework. Homework is always due the next class unless otherwise stated in Renweb. If you'd like to know about tests or quizzes for that week, or if your student was absent for a class, you can navigate back to the left menu and click on the Lesson Plan tab. This looks very similar to the Homework tab, but what the lesson plan shows you and your student is what happened in class that day. So if your student was absent and they're wondering if they missed a quiz or a test or a video or a lab, they can navigate to that lesson plan section, scroll through just like they would with their homework to see what happened in class that day. This is a great resource for you to use as a parent if they were absent, and for the student to use to know what to ask their teacher for that they missed. In some cases, a teacher may post a link in the Homework tab. Let me go back to Homework. So let's say you see a link posted in the Homework tab that says WAG, or Week at a Glance. A lot of our teachers use Weeks at a Glance, and so if you see that in their Homework tab, go ahead and click on that link, and that's going to open up what's called a Week at a Glance for you. This is an example of one of our teachers' Week at a Glances. This is for 1 week in this teacher's class. This teacher teaches 3 different classes, and this is a math teacher. So we have his integrated pre-class here, we have his pre-algebra class here, and we have his advanced pre-algebra class here. So if your student does have a Week at a Glance link, the first thing you want to do is find the class that they are enrolled in. From there, we can look at the days. So this teacher has this set up for an 8-bell, typically Monday, an AB day, Tuesday, Wednesday typically, and CD day, typically Thursday, Friday. So if I am in integrated pre-algebra, I can tell that this right here in the white section is my classwork for my 8-bell day. This is my homework section for my 8-bell day. This here is my classwork section for my AB day, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is my homework for my Tuesday, Wednesday day with that teacher. This is my classwork for my CD day with that teacher, and this is my homework for my CD day with that teacher.